Hello guys and welcome back to the channel, and guys, by the way, apologies for the dark shadings of this video. Winter comet in the UK. So winter comet in the UK is so a lot of you know what that means. No matter how much light you have around you, it's still that this dark hue that you get all the time. But ignore that because you're not here to see me, you're here to hear the content of the video. So the content of the video, we are speaking about Yemi Osinbanjo this time around, the vice president of the Nigerian state. At least for the next few months, he continues to hold that position. But after the next few months, Yemi Osinbanjo had under other ambitions to step up in his position in life and take full charge of the Nigerian state. So that was the ambition of Yemi Osinbanjo, who currently, as you know, is the vice president of the country. But his ambition, when he ends his tenure as vice president, was to become the full substantive president of the country. So that was an ambition, and anybody can have an ambition, but does the landscape welcome that ambition is the thing. So we also how we played out, I think it was in July this year, we also how we played out in July in Abuja, when Yomi Osinbanjo are trying to be the latter-day Afanja of the Yoruba space, was roundly slapped down and beaten down by Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So now, what now next for the vice president? So the vice president still has to, because he's a relatively young man, relatively speaking, in these days that people live forever. So he's a relatively young man still in his early to mid 60s. So still plenty of life to live. But how does he live that life is the question. So this is the question that Yemi Osinbanjo has been reflecting on, and he has been exploring career opportunities ever since. That is ever since he was given the beat down by Bola Tinubu. So he has been exploring career opportunities ever since. But enough of me. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
The words of, in particular, of any song, to enjoy it and to be able to sing it. And that music is indeed a global, very, very global language. Let me just test that. How many people know this song? Boni Banjero, Boni Banjero, let me see you go, lo, lo, lo. Okay, let's sing it. Okay, let's sing it together. Boni Banjero, Boni Banjero, let me see you go, let me see you. No, wait a minute. You know the Buddha has to be a real Buddha. So let's do that last thing again. Let me see you go, Nigerian music rendered in different Nigerian languages all over the world. So people all over the world are dancing to Kiss Daddy. Some Buddha, of course, is some Kiss Daddy. The phrase Bugamo is a Yoruba expression. It means flaunt your hard-won success. Take the fruits of your work.
So there it is right there. Apologies. So there it is right there. Yemi Osinbanjo singing the Buga song and even acting it out somewhat in his usual car-candid professor manner that he does. So you may well say that is the guy just citing an example to make a greater point, but I will have you consider that essentially is Yemi Osinbanjo auditioning for the entertainment space within the Nigerian landscape. So that is Yemi Osinbanjo, by my own reckoning, auditioning for the entertainment sector within the Nigerian landscape, inviting that industry to consider that he's able to both sing, dance, and act. So have that consideration. So you are of the thought that he was citing an example to make a greater point. I am of the thought that he's auditioning for the entertainment industry to give him consideration. So let me share a screen with you. I'll give you a readout of just what that little cameo that you saw was meant to be all about. So let me show you this. Show off your success. Vice President Yemi Osinbanjo says as he dances and sings Kiss Daniel's Buga at UNWTO conference. And apologies, by the way, if you can hear little noises in the background. That's my daughter just playing around. Show off your success. Vice President Yemi Osinbanjo says as he dances and sings Kiss Daniel's Buga at UNWTO conference. So now let's now see how they try to spin the vice president's auditioning for Nollywood. Vice President Yemi Osinbanjo, today, November the 15th, thrilled guest at the World Tourism Organization UNWTO Global Conference in Igomu, Lagos State, today, November the 15th, when he sang and danced to Kiss Daniel's 2022 hit, Buga. Osinbanjo, who represented President Buhari at the event, spoke on the theme linking tourism, culture, and creative industries, pathways to recovery and improving development. He noted that cultural genres, including art, music, craft, dance, and cultural festivals, cut across culture and language. Music, for example, as we all know, is a global language. Even though people don't know the meaning of the words of a song, they enjoy the rhythm, and some find out the meaning of the lyrics, discovering the cultures and ideas that inspire them. But let me just test the theory of mine. That is, that you don't need to understand the words of any song to enjoy it and to be able to sing it, and that music is indeed a very global language. How many people know this song? Osinbanjo then started singing Buga, which drew cheers from the audience. The vice president added, "You know that your Buga has to be a real Buga." The phrase Buga, the phrase Buga one, so that's Buga and then one. The phrase Buga one is a Yoruba expression. It means flaunt your hard-won success. Take the fruits of your work. Take the opportunities, show off your successes. Don't sit down there thinking my success is too small. Feel it, show it off. Many people all over the world are squaring up their shoulders and saying, it doesn't matter how hard it seems or looks, I must show off my own success. No matter how little it may seem to others, it may seem to you that it is small, but I am going to Buga one anyway, Osinbanjo said. So that is Yemi Osinbanjo then trying to academize what essentially an audition for Nollywood. So he's trying to put an academic spin to just an opportunity that he was seizing just to sing and dance. But then I am saying that this guy is auditioning for Nollywood, and a lot of people say, why are you going in that direction? It is only because he has antecedents in that space already. He never misses an opportunity to sing and dance, which is to indicate where he wants to point his career after February or March 2023. You still don't believe me? Watch this. Watch this.
That man looking good. Bad man looking good, you know. Bad man to the core.
So that was the vice president of Nigeria at another occasion, imagining himself as a bad man looking good in Dior. So you heard him, the diminutive little man from Ikene, insisting that he's a bad man looking good in Dior. So the career part of Yemi Osinbanjo after office is already being fleshed out in the public glare. What says you, yay or nay? Do you agree or disagree? Come share thoughts about all this with me in the comment section. So I'll leave it here. Carry the conversation on with you in the comment section, but here I say peace.